How do you tell if a data set is normal? There are three main pieces we look at. We look at the histogram, we look at the Qplot, and we look for outliers. These are things we've covered in different pieces, but we bring them all here together to look at assessing normality. So first, the histogram. Now, I would not normally make a histogram in StatCrunch. I would do it the method we did in Chapter 2, make a frequency distribution and make my own because I like that control. But to get a quick look, I'm actually going to, because I'm not really focused on how to make a histogram. You know how to make a histogram, okay? I'm going to click on this and I am going to compute. And I can see this, okay, I start low, kind of peak, end low. That looks fairly normal. I see the bell curve. I can see that. I can see both my ends. Most of my stuff's here in the middle. Because it's such a small data set, that middle kind of goes together, but I can definitely see that build and that end and most of that value right there in the middle. So that doesn't look too bad. That makes me pretty happy. I'm going to click now on the Qplot and I'm going to make a Qplot. Now this Qplot is going to look funky because this is a discrete set in that we've only got, so many values. There's really only like 4 values on this, which is going to make this look really weird. And for those of you that have discrete sets, for instance, shoe sizes, cups of coffee, you're going to find you get one like this. But as I look at this, I can see, okay, I got some values here, a few up there, most of them here in the middle, and they are kind of following along this line in this nice linear pattern. It's just that because they are discrete and that I only have the certain values, I'm not getting, 12.33, 12.34. I'm getting a lot of 12.3s, a lot of 12.2s. This is what it's going to look like. So this actually doesn't look bad. It's going to look funny. And this is also why we use all three, because this is sometimes hard to realize is normal. And this is especially true of the discrete sets. And many of you have discrete data sets, so definitely something to watch there. So I would consider this fairly normal, even though, as I said, it doesn't look that right, but it's just the nature of the data. And again, that's why then, okay, I don't like how this looks, it looks funny. That's where the histogram then is going to put more weight on it than the Qplot. The other thing is outliers, and you could find the outliers by the method we went over, which is finding the interquartile range and do it yourself. Or if you wanted to shortcut it, you can come here and do the box plot. Because if you do the box plot, and you hold over there, this will tell you if you have any outliers. Oh, look, I have no outliers. So this tells me I can see this nice middle, this is nice and even, symmetrical. That looks beautiful for a normal data set. So I would consider this a normal data set, but we can see here, because I have no outliers, my histogram it did start low, it ended low, had a nice kind of peak in the middle. I look at this box plot, it looks beautiful. I have said no outliers. And well, that Qplot looks funny. It's just kind of the nature of the data. And that's again why though we have all three pieces, because sometimes one piece might look off, but it's the data not telling you that it's non-normal. So we got to kind of watch that dichotomy. So hopefully this helps you look at a data set and kind of know how to tell if it's normal or not normal.